I had one of the maddest experiences in the past 24 hours, right? Wasn't like crazy exciting, wasn't like, thrilling, but it's one of those spiritual experiences where you question reality and everything around you. Everything around you. I don't always make these videos because I know not everyone's going to agree or they think it's just timing. But that's part of it anyway. I think there is something called divine timing. Basically, yesterday, I was down. I was really down because this is the sixth time I've had tonsillitis this year, and this time I got it 2 weeks later after I just recovered. Right, I still kind of got it. I got my prescription quite quickly, and I'm thinking about getting tonsillectomy. Anyway, long story short, this has been plaguing me for a while. I was really, really down in my bed, and I was feeling fucking depressed for myself because like I think it's vulva, a little titty that hangs down your throat, and my tonsils were just so flared up I couldn't sleep, and what I did, I just started praying to God. I started praying and I said, God, please remove this illness from me, and please bless me with health. I beg you, God. I also continued to pray about my life. Like, it's going to get really personal. I said, remove every single obstacle in my life and help me achieve my dreams and my goals. I promise to always live in your honor and do good by you. I promise to always bring people happiness and joy. And I begged God for forgiveness. I begged him to get rid of my sin and forgive me for everything I've done. I know some people don't believe in God. They might believe in like a universe or a higher being or electromagnetism, synchronicity. But whatever it is, it's a unified consciousness, right? It's something that everyone can call bigger than themselves. And basically, I prayed to God, and I prayed for myself to him, to say, please God, I beg of you, just bring me some grace and give me some sanity, like give me some hope. I wasn't just emotionally down, I wasn't just physically down, I was also a bit financially down, and I was well overdue with things that were needed to be paying. I borrowed money to pay for equipment and things. So I was really, really feeling the pinch. I usually don't really feel the pinch like this, but it's been a bad couple of months. My car broke down. Well, it didn't break down. I had to get the clutch repaired, and it was a big, big cost. So for the past few months, I've been borrowing money. And yeah, I just started a new job, so I took a bit of a pay cut. Anyway, long story short, I woke up and I still had that crazy amount of pain. Like, when you can't even talk, you wake up and you're gasping. And I was choking because I was just trying to breathe. My sleep was awful anyway. It was terrible. Like, I couldn't even breathe. I had to grab my bottle to drink some water. It's even hard to talk to you guys right now. But it was so bad to the point where I felt a bit hopeless that morning as well. This morning. And I looked at the first thing I do is I check my finances. I go to the toilet, I check my finances. I look at things that I do. I look at what I need to get done for the day, or check my emails. And I had significantly more money in my account than I was expecting to get today. And I was able to pay everyone off. And I have more than enough for my bills. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what I was seeing. I thought I was going to have another hard month. And I don't know if it was an error from work or what, or the paycheck was wrong. But something happened. It's actually unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I looked at it and I had to like second guess it and look at it again and check my bank account again. And I was like, what? I'm not saying I'm rich, but I've got more than enough till my next paycheck. And all that fear and that anxiety just washed off me this morning. And I started taking my medication again. And I felt so much better. And I really pushed myself. You don't know how hard I've been working for the past year, even just to change my career and reinvent myself. And even yesterday, I did half a day at uni because it was half a day anyway. And I just went home, went to the pharmacy, got the drugs, and then went home and slept and edited. But it was so relieving that I just felt the pain in my body leave. And a lot of it was because of emotional stress. And I just got a wave of energy to keep pushing, keep going. Like, you don't know how hard things are for someone when they're going through it. And most of the time, people just keep quiet. I think I heard the other day, like 1,400 men take their own lives every single day. If I'm right, I think that's about one every second, or just under one every second. Isn't that fucking mad? And there's been days where I felt like I was going to do that, and I did it, and I continued, and I pushed, because I know one day will be my day. Even though every day is yours to seize, one day will be my day. You can't always just have it your way, you know. There's two sides of every coin. You can't have happiness all the time. If you think of life like a coin, you get two sides of a coin. You can't just have happiness, otherwise you won't have a coin, will you? You also got to have sadness with your happiness. That's the whole coin. That's life. You don't know how down I was, man. To just be flipped like a switch the next morning. And I literally begged God for something just to help me. And I actually felt like I was listened to. So I'm not stopping. I'm going to continue what I said. I promised to God I was going to do this. I promised myself I am not going to stop until I get what I want. For my family, for myself, everyone that looks up to me, everyone who's relying on me. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fucking head back into that spiraled downward state and abuse my body, hang around bad people, fuck my life up even more, just head into a shitty state of living. Because it gets to me. Life gets to me sometimes. But you don't know how bad someone else has it. So I try my best to just be as nice as I can. Everyone has a little bit of God in them. Everyone has a little bit of pain in them. And everyone's dealing through stuff, you know. It's only when you're... I need to get out of this habit of just not only praying to God when I'm down. I need to pray to God when I'm up too. When things are good, I need to pray. Because everything's good. I'm happy. I'm working. I've got a nice car. I have food every single day. Not one day am I hungry. I have a nice job. I have people who love me. I have tons of friends. I'm doing what I love. Like, I am happy. And things could be a lot worse in my life. I have a nice body. I've got my health. I can see, I can hear, I can eat. You know, I can walk. Man, there's people out here. Have you seen that guy who had cancer like 4 times? And he's still living up to what he wants to do. He's still living his dream. He's still posting actively. People like that are just unstoppable. Unstoppable, man. So when I see people like that, I really think you gotta stop being a bitch. You gotta do the hard stuff that God wants you to do. Sometimes, you know, you gotta do stuff that you don't want to do so you can do whatever you want. If you want to do whatever you want, whenever you want, you gotta start getting used to doing stuff that you don't really want to do. And do it a lot. Do it again and again and again and again and again. So you just become unstoppable. A bad day will not stop you. Anyway, that was like I've had quite a few bouts with this and like a few spiritual awakenings, but I just found it mad this morning. It just took me by storm. Anyway, that was just a life update for you guys. I thought it was worth mentioning. Pray. You need to pray for your goals. You need to pray for yourself. Pray for your dreams. Pray for your ambition. Pray for your people. You don't know how many people are like relying on you. You don't know how many people are waiting for you to fucking get up and go. Just do it for yourself. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for the people who love you. I'm one of those other selfless people. You have to do it for everyone who believes in you. Anyway, peace. I love you, man. Brother, don't fucking give up.
Got me feeling like AJ at Wembley. I got a house in the sticks, I'm living stress free. God bless me, guide me, protect me.